Eden's whales have lived here for generations, but the world around them is changing. Today, agricultural pollution flowing from the land is beginning to suffocate this sea. Many fish now stay closer to the surface, where the waters still contain enough oxygen to survive. Eden's whales depend on these fish. They swallow huge quantities of water before filtering out their prey. It takes a lot of energy to drive their 15-ton bulk through the water, and with so few fish, the rewards from feeding like this are barely worth it. So to survive here, the whales have developed a new hunting technique, one that requires almost no effort. They simply open their mouths and wait. The panicked fish jump right in. Swimming alongside, another whale scares even more into the open jaws. With this ingenious new technique, Eden's whales have found a way to survive the pressures they now face. All across the planet, animals are having to adapt to a changing world. But the speed of these changes will be too fast for many. If we could only halt our unrestrained plunder of the ocean, its habitats and species would recover. And at a time when our overexploited lands are already failing us, this has never been more important for humanity. It's my chance to document these animals. It would be my first time in years of trying to film a fin whale underwater. Being in the water with whales this size is something I've learned to do safely over many years now, but it's still scary. And then, a humpback whale. But you know, this is no ordinary humpback whale. I can recognize from the tail and dorsal fins that this is Boomerang, a whale that has been coming to our south coast for 20 years now, and for some reason always associates with fin whales. He blows a single line of bubbles, perhaps to herd the sprat, and lunges from below the water. Humpback whales usually blow circles of bubbles to entrap fish, but this animal is just blowing a line. Maybe, just maybe, he's competing with the fin whales. Again and again they rise, one giant mouth after another. 4 fin whales feeding. Oh my God, they're 20 meters and up to 80 tons weight. That's 2 fully loaded articulated trucks or 16 elephants. You check your settings and you are ready to engage. And the sperm whale is coming close to the camera. And she turned and looked at me, and it was a magic moment for me. I've been shooting sperm whales since 2011, and every year I'm coming back to shoot the same family. My first sperm whale was a female. She was a big female called Irene Gotordu. I remember when I saw her for the first time, I was the only one in the blue water. Under my fins was more than 1,000 meters, and when I see that the sperm whale is coming, it looked like a submarine. They know I don't have an aggressive attitude because I'm shooting very slowly and I'm waiting for them to accept me. I don't go to push my camera close to the sperm whale. I wait for the sperm whales to accept me. When they get used to me, sometimes they come playing close to the camera like an actor. And it's a magic moment. It's amazing. They don't need to tell us what they want to say, what we want to say to them. You know, we have a mutual communication, and it's amazing, amazing. Some sperm whales like Irene Tordu or Elliot recognize me because they recognize my camera, they recognize my regulator, and every year I take the same equipment and every year they recognize me. We have an identity card for Elliot, and I think Elliot has an identity card about me in his head. I would like to follow the story of the family. Every year we saw the babies, now are young adults, and now Elliot is 12 years old. And all the scientists say that when the adult male is about 8 or 10 years old, he will need to leave the group. Except Elliot has stayed. He protects the new babies. I don't understand why, but he's staying on Mauritius, and I would like to know when he is leaving or not leaving. For me, the best mammal is a sperm whale, because it doesn't look like a beautiful animal like a humpback whale or a dolphin. But when you see the sperm whale, and when the sperm whale is looking at you with his eyes, it's very incredible, and it's amazing. Today was a very, very good day. The whales can sense the presence of the herring and dive in pursuit. Holding my breath, I dive to film the action. They're not easy to find in the darkness. Tiny bubbles rise from the deep like a gas. Then I see a cloud of them and, ghost-like, a massive shoal of fish emerge from the deep. Thousands and thousands of herring. Killer whales have found them and driven them up from the deep. With their sudden change of pressure, gas has burst from their swim bladders, which control their buoyancy. The whales work together to squeeze the fish into an even tighter ball. Gulls have spotted the signs. The killer whales push the herring up, but the humpbacks will be there to profit from this. The whales flick their tails into the herring shoal to stun the fish. The animals briefly surface only to catch breath. Birds have learned to be in the right place. But then the humpbacks, with their enormous mouths and cooperation, take the lion's share. And after less than 30 minutes, it's all over, and the animals leave to search for more herring shoals. A pod of 12 bull sperm whales has become fatally stranded. Was this stranding caused by one whale making a navigational error? No one knows. But with social bonds so strong, the other whales can't help but follow. One whale is still alive, but without sufficient water to support his incredible bulk, his internal organs will be crushed. Left like this, he will die within days. Thankfully, our attitude to sperm whales has changed from exploitation to conservation. So a rescue team tries to dislodge him with waves from the bow of their boat. But he's held fast, his sunburnt skin quickly blisters. The only option left is to use nets. At last he's free. Badly weakened, he's chaperoned towards the harbor entrance, but he's not out of trouble yet. First, he must negotiate the rocky heads of the bay. His sensitive skin, never designed to touch rock, is badly lacerated. He's through and back into the safety of the endless blue.